Hello, everybody. Everybody, welcome to another edition of Like It Really Is. And, we're in the building as usual, doing our thing. Um, Sorry about being late and all of that stuff. Definitely having some issues, but it's all good, though. We're going to keep pushing. All right. I had a really, really big show for you today, something to talk about. Trying to get a little information in there for you guys, some real stuff going on. So, um, just wanted to just like really be real with everybody today and like talk about some real, real stuff that like kind of hits home, you know, and that is about, um, you know, the direction we're going as a people and, the education and the ideas that we have inside. Sometimes we have education, sometimes we don't have education, but we don't realize the potential that we have inside of our minds, and I want to talk about that today. Um, as I'm talking to you, I'm actually doing something because for some reason the title on this whole thing is definitely wrong. So I have to go back and do that. But still, I'm with you today, and we're going to be doing some things. So let me run real quick to commercial. Let me get a couple of things situated together. I will be right back right after these messages. Trust and believe. Stay with me. Stay tuned. I'm back. And just hang out with me, all right? I'm not going to be that long. Just going to get it. There we go. All right. So if you are on Facebook, please go over to YouTube and, you know, hit that subscribe button, and it shows that, you're part of our group, our members. We have like a little family thing going on here. So hopefully you can be a member too as well. So I'm gonna have a lot of things going on. I have a lot of giveaways that's going to be taking place, and just hang with me. This is some real stuff. All right.
I am Kia.
And this is Mary. So this is Mary.
You pointed to me.
And this is Mary. This is Mary.
Hi guys, I'm Kia,
And I'm Merrick.
and we are with MK Photography and Marketing Design. Today we want to talk to you about personal branding and why you need us. A lot of people ask, what is a branding shoot?
Personal branding photography is a way that our clients get their personal story out to their customers. Most small businesses don't realize the importance of quality photography and videos. Why don't you explain the difference between branding photography and just a regular photo shoot?
A regular photo shoot would be more like just headshots, professional headshots. When you start talking about a branding session, and I said session because we do photos and videography.
Correct.
It gives more details about who you are, and it's able to set your brand apart further than just a headshot.
Yeah, it allows you to connect with your customer as a business owner.
Here are the top 5 reasons that you should book MK Photography for a branding session.
The first reason is that it allows you to tell your story of who you are as a business owner.
Join me for a full candle making experience.
Tell your story of who you are as a business owner.
Branding sessions can include lifestyle images. It's more creative shots in your workspace or environment, and it can be used on your social media accounts, your websites, and across all of your marketing platforms. We're looking for entrepreneurs and small business owners that want to level up their brand and connect to their target market so that they can grow their business. Numero 2. That ain't right? How do you say it?
Numero dos.
Numero dos. Dos. Number 2. Number 2 is connect with your clients. By sharing your likes, interests, and even your challenges, it can help your clients relate and connect to you. I'm Kia from Team No Excuses. I get to see what you like, what you don't like. I get to feel your energy through your images.
And people are more inclined to spend with you if they connect with who you actually are.
As a person, not just a business.
Business, right, exactly. Number 3. It also allows you to separate yourself from the other business owners.
So, for example, with our photography business, MK Photography, we have an experience. And so we like to showcase the MK experience if you book a photo shoot with us. So we like to use our branding videos and pictures to show the experience that we give that you won't find with other photographers. So when I say use your brand image to showcase your experience, your uniqueness, it's just a way that sets you apart.
Number 4 is it'll help elevate your brand recognition. And
by having a consistent look, clients will be able to recognize your brand and know that you are going to provide a quality product or service.
you want your customer to see that you're different from other business owners. And branding shoots allows just that. You don't want to just be a cookie cutter business. You want to be unique, authentic.
You need to use your brand imagery to showcase that.
When people come to us, they enjoy us.
Is it just me?
Yeah.
No, they enjoy us.
Yeah, Kia kind of brings them out of their comfort zone. You warm them up, and it gives me more time to perfect the shots.
It's kind of like show and tell for your business. Like if you have something that's unique, special, awesome, and just incredibly amazing about your business, you want people to see it. So you want to tell it. So tell these great things about you through your images.
And number 5.
When you invest the time and the resources to make sure that what you're putting forth to your clients is the best. Make your first impression your best impression. So what I mean by that, versus having a cell phone picture on your page.
Oh man. How often do you see small businesses presenting themselves with cell phone pictures?
So in my personal opinion, if I see that a business that I'm looking at and the first thing that I see is a whole bunch of bad quality images, I may move over to the next one. So imagine going to a hairdresser who hair isn't fixed.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what I get when I look at that. So just, it makes you look like you're really about your business and professional. When opportunity comes and knocks, say for instance, a reporter wants to do a story on you. You're a speaker and they ask you to present an image, a magazine calls. You need to have these images ready. Right. One of the things that I personally don't like is to be on a flyer with a whole bunch of people that have nice professional headshots, and then you have one that you have your selfie. So it showcases you in a professional way.
Right. So it's the same thing as when kid first met me. My first impression was like, she was like, bow. I was like,
Ooh,
boom.
you trying to get some cookie points.
You know what I mean? It's the same thing as you meeting someone for the first time. Your first impression is always the most impressive.
So wow your clients. That's number 5.
Right.
Is that it allows you to wow your clients off the gate.
Exactly.
So, ooh. And that is 5 reasons that you should book us for your branding session. So notice that I just said branding session because we do photo shoots and video. So you can actually come and get a branding video session if you need it. So guys, thank you so much for joining us. Click on the link and we'll get back to you. We like to sit down and talk to our customers about how we can help them.
To brand it with quality photos and video.
You always trying to kiss on me. How about you do it to that one? Let's kiss here.
All right. So again, come check us at MK Photography and Marketing.
Peace out. Till the next time.
All right, there I go. I'm talking and I am muted. I'm so sorry about that. But that was Black Love right there. And you can't find that in a lot of places. It's good to have Black Love, man. It's a really good thing. Um, yeah, so as we proceed to talk about, have a conversation, get your little wine, get your beer, sit back, relax. It's raining outside. We're just going to have like a little conversation. I want to talk about, maybe enlighten some people. I want to say what's up to everybody over on Facebook. You know what I mean? I see you guys over there. Blessings to y'all. Yes, I see you over there. All right. Yeah. We continuously having technical difficulties, but you know what? It's all good. We just got to keep on pushing and keep on moving. All right. Listen, there's situations going on right now at this time where we don't really know what's going on with this world. And, it can be a little bit depressing, can be a little bit confusing. Um, yeah, to me, it can be, and to a lot of people. Um, but this is an opportunity for us as a people to take it to the next level. And the reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of us don't have this conversation. We don't sit down and talk about what we can really do and how we can really make a difference at this time right now, you know, because this is a time where your creativity can take you to the next level. This is the perfect time. This is the time when your mind should be coming together, and your creative mind, all you creatives out there, all you artists out there. This is the time when your mind is should be at its peak, right? Um, Not only do other nationalities have talents, um, the African American people, the melanated people have talents, and it goes back centuries and centuries, this talent that we have. And I want to thank Pamela Williams for giving me this idea. And that's a great thing, like, to have a team that actually can give me that great support that I need, and that's really a positive thing. Um, So let's begin to have this conversation. I'm going to go through this really, really quick. Not too quick, but I'm quick enough. All right. So a lot of African American men in this world years ago were inventors, people who um, came up with great ideas, took the time to actually think about what people really need, and put it into, not just made it a thought, but actually put it into action. Sometimes we think, we say to ourselves, damn, I'm too old, man, I can't do it, I it's over, life is over. No, it's not. No, it's not. This is the perfect time right now, the perfect time to become an inventor. And let me tell you why. Now, we have some people that are like this gentleman here. His name is Frederick McKinley Jones. He created the air conditioning. Okay. Now you're gonna I mean, not understand, but I want you to understand is that we do have the talent. We do have this ability to make things happen. If a melanated man can put together air conditioning, that's what you're using in your house right now. Air conditioning. Let's take a minute and let that seep into you for a second. Okay. I hope that was good enough. I hope that second was good enough, because it's important to understand that we are not only talented on the basketball court, we're not only talented in music, but we're talented in technology and many, many other things. Look at this man here. This gentleman created the almanac. Black man, Benjamin Banneker's. He developed the first almanac. Okay? And so when I say to you that we do have the talent, I'm telling you, we do have the talent. I mean, do you have to see me? Do I have to Yo, we do have the talent. We just got to put it to work, right? That's all we got to do is put it to work, y'all. The almanac, the air conditioning, and a melanated man did that. An African American man made the almanac. All right, I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna go back. Well, I'm gonna go back here while you guys are looking at that. Take a minute. Take a minute and suck that in. You have to believe that you can do it. You have to believe that you can make this thing happen just by an idea. Let's keep going. Just by an idea. All right. Alexander Miles. Alexander Miles, an African American man, a melanated man, in 1887, he developed the elevator doors. Okay, the elevator doors, which is a very important thing that we utilize today. We can do it. We just have to put our minds to it. What's this guy do? Okay. So let me give you the information on this gentleman here. Give me 2 seconds. I hope everyone's having a great Friday. Blessings to everybody. Blessings to you all. I'm so sorry and I apologize for the lateness, but you know, uh, sometimes things happen. Unfortunately, but we make it through. But this is the point that I guess that I'm trying to get to people, and I guess I'm not only just speaking to you guys. I'm speaking to myself. I'm speaking to myself because it's important that we really look back in order to go forward. You got to look back. Some people don't like looking back, but we got to look back. I'm just looking for something real quick while you guys are looking at that, and we'll get some stuff for you real quick. Okay, so well, okay, so the gentleman that you see in front of you, he developed the trains. Okay, he developed the trains, and so again, we have creative people that have uh, made great achievements in this world. And so, for all you young people out there that's possibly looking, listening, and looking or whatever, don't give up on yourself so quickly. Look at some of the points that I'm making, and they're very valid points. And is that we can achieve. Do you know that there was a black man that made the mailbox? Philip B. Downing, another black man. Do you know that another black man had developed the first fire extinguisher? And let me go to my notes real quick because I'm having a um, so many issues, but it's okay though. We'll be right there. We'll be it's okay. All right, so this is Thomas J. Martin. Thomas J. Martin uh, had developed this fire extinguisher, and again, it's just a matter of taking your mind and trying to put something together that you think, hello, Jamila, will work. How are you? How's everything? Hold on one second. Let me get it all together here. Jamila says, hey, Mo, I am snowed in, had to call off from work. Okay, wow, that's terrible. Oh, man. So that's gonna be losing some money today, huh? And then she says, hey, Mo, I met Pamela through your show. Yeah, you did. You sure did. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I want to thank her for, giving me this great idea today. And I thought it was pretty interesting conversation, talking about, people that have made a difference in this world. And I just think that is pretty amazing, to see the accomplishments that have been made. Like this gentleman here. Garrett Morgan. He developed, I think, the traffic light, and he also developed that gas mask there. Now, how do you develop a gas mask? You just the you make put a mask. You get how do you make a gas mask, right? What do you do? Get like a face. You get a face leather or something. Get face leather, and then you put holes in it, and then you kind of glue these little glass things, eyes in, and you put a little airflow in there, and there you go. Um, I guess my point, basically, again, and go back to the point. The point is that we can achieve. You know, this man here, uh, George Washington Carver, developed peanut butter. You know, and that's pretty amazing. So I guess he took the peanuts and he just mixed it with something that was wet. He crushed them up and he called it peanut butter. I don't know, but it's all about the idea. You know what I mean? It's the idea. You know, it's the idea. Now, ladies, now this lady's, I'm again, women have made great accomplishments in this world today as well. Hey, what's up, Les Love? How you doing? Anne Marie, how you doing? Ernest Dublin, how you doing? So again, it we what I'm trying to say is that we're not too old. We're not too old, you know, and you're not too young to learn because knowledge is infinite, and it's always important to get as much knowledge as possible. Now, this young lady here, she developed a brush, and let me pull something up for you guys. Give me 2 seconds. I hope you guys are chilling out, laying back, sitting back. Is terrible out in New York City. It's bad. It's raining, cats and dogs out here, and I mean, there's some people outside. I mean, if you want to actually see what's going on out here, you can go to webcam New York City and on YouTube, and you can see that. I don't know. There's possibly some people out there. I'm not sure, but um, uh, from what I see and what I think, I don't think anybody's out there because it is pretty daggone wet out there. Okay, so what we'll do right now is we'll take a little break and we'll come right back once we. Hey, let me see what the comments are saying. I'm sorry, Zamila. Okay. All right, Pam. Zamila says black people build United States. Build, yeah, definitely. That's a fact. Yeah, I'm definitely mentioning some of the black leaders, and it's important sometimes to kind of really talk about it. Like this young lady here, who developed this brush, and just like anything that could go wrong, I had my notes set up, you know, and everything was going nice and cool, and I was doing good, and then my notes just like disappeared. So it's all good though because I am a veteran. I don't, I make it through the storm. If I don't find one way, I'm gonna find another. I just want to welcome everybody. I think this sound a little dry in here, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift you up a little bit and kind of get you guys grooving. And there's nothing better than having something in the background as I uh, get you the name of this lady here, and we'll, you know what I mean. You know how we do. I want to welcome everybody uh, to the platform, and thank you for taking the time out to come and spend some time with me. It's appreciated. It's always appreciated. You know, we're on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. Sometime at the moment, I'm having a total battle with um, my streaming services. So um, this is the outcome of it, but it's all love. It's all love. It's nothing but love. And the thing is that even through the storm, we just gonna keep on going, right? I see you in the chats. I'm coming right to you. I'm coming right to you, ladies and gentlemen in the chats. I'm coming right to you. I just thought remember that movie? I'm gonna get you, sucker. I don't know if you guys remember that movie when the guy said, he got to have his background music. Yeah, that's where I'm going right now because I need some background music, something that makes sense. Yeah, something that makes sense. But just like everything, all plans don't always, you know, uh, come out the way you want it to, but sometimes it comes when you need it. All right. What's up, everybody over there on Facebook? Peace and love. Peace and love to you all and blessings. And thank you for being a part of the show. We got Spoiled Princess in the building. Everybody's starting to come in. I see you. I see everybody. I see you all. Yeah. Spoiled Princess with a heart is in the building. Peace and love to you. Ah, I see you. Madam C.J. Walker. Is that who that is? Let me, nah. All right, yo. Thank y'all for coming through. Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Technically, sometimes things don't always happen the way you want it, but that's okay. The point of the matter is that, we as a people, we have the capabilities to become bosses. Hey, what's up, Beverly? How you doing? Peace and love to you. We have the ability to be bosses, but we spend a lot of time being workers, and I'm trying to motivate, right, in a direction where people will be like, okay, you know what, it makes sense what he's saying, like why can't I own this hospital, or why can't I own this nursing home, or why can't I be the boss? Because I think we got to boss up. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I don't know, maybe it's me, I don't know, but I think we just need to boss up. In all phases. I'm talking about the people that are sitting home right now. You know what I mean? People that are sitting home right now, and they're just sitting home. Yeah, we have a black female scientist, but we should come together and make a product and sell that product. Make it happen. Today. Don't give up, because don't give up. And see, that's going to inspire me to keep going, because here's the thing: I'm not going to give. If I'm telling y'all not to give up, you think I'm gonna give up? Nah, I'm not going to give up. I'm gonna keep on going. Just like the music got to keep on going, but I'm gonna keep on going, and until you know, the Creator brings the blessing, right? And I'm telling you, the blessings will come, but you have to put the work in, right? Put the work in, and when you do that, you will see, you will reap the rewards of what you're doing, and that's where the encouragement is today. You know, do what it takes to get what you need. Yes, you can be that first person that invented something. You can. And later on, we're going to talk about coding, right? Because I don't know if you guys know about coding. Coding is off the chain, off the chain, off the chain. The money in coding, men, women, if you're young out there and you need something to do, I'm telling you, get into coding. Coding is off the hook, all right? It is for sure off the hook, right? See, what kind of man will I be if I sit up here and I'm just talking mess, and I'm not encouraging y'all to be like, you know what, just try to make something good, do something good. See, I want to be an example because I put my life out there on the line, right? And there's not a lot of OGs that's out here that can stand in the forefront and say, I was out there and I did what I did. I made my mistakes, but I'm here today, right? I'm here today because of my mistakes, right? And so therefore, in order for me to clean myself, to give myself away through peace somehow, I feel that it's always good to do good and good to come back to you, right? And so that's where I'm coming from when I'm talking to you about achievement and getting what you need and doing what you have to do in order to get where you need to go. Let me pull up this information really, really quick. I don't know if I got it, but we'll see. Just sit back and relax. So I'm trying to, just build with y'all. That lady right there, man, look, she made a brush. She invented the brush. I mean, how crazy is that? How crazy is that? Let's just take a minute and think about that. Can you design a brush and go to one of these 99-cent stores and say, listen, I have brushes. I'm selling brushes. I'm selling them wholesale. And boom, you drop off 10 to this 99-cent store. You drop 10 to this 99-cent store. Being a boss is where we need to be. We need to boss up and go to the next level of life. You know what I'm saying? And that's my motivation today. Yes, and Zamila says Black female doctors help develop COVID vaccine. That's a fact. That's a fact, and I'm loving that. I'm loving that. I'm loving that fact that they're a part of that. But can we think a little bit bigger than that? Right? Is there anything bigger than that? Like, I mean, I'm not saying that sitting at the desk and amongst, because obviously it wasn't just her by herself. It was a bunch of people. And it's kind of, nowadays it's getting a little bit crazy when it comes down to the trust in doctors and stuff like that. It's really, when you start looking at things and the medications and stuff like that, now some people have severe situations. I get that, but can we make a cure for cancer? I mean, we've been out here for a long time. I mean, these are things that people ask. People are, they're asking. Can we make a cure for cancer? I'm just saying. All right, let me get this screen together, y'all. 'Cause, I'll get it together. I got all kinds of stuff going on over here, but you know what? That's the point. That's a positive sister, and she made it in a positive way. Let's keep on going, man, because these are just facts. Facts. Now, this person here, right? Who knows who that is? I mean, obviously, the name is there, but don't worry about just voice command. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah, voice command is fine. It is so fine. But we're gonna keep it going, man. All right. So this is Alfred L. Krell. Now, he made the ice cream scoop, right? The ice cream scoop. When you be going to get your Haagen Dazs and going to get your cherry vanilla, or your rum raisin. Come on now. What kind of ice cream you be like? Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. What kind of ice cream you like? But see, the thing about it is, I want to just like sit in there right there so you could actually see him, right? And just see him, and see it being you. You know what I mean? And can you see that being you? I don't know. I believe that there's somebody that's on the other side of this camera, and the other side of this TV has what it takes to get to that level. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. 57 years old, 58, 60 years old. Don't ever put out the light. Don't ever put out the light. That's what I'm saying. Don't ever put out the light. There's days that come when you discombobulated. You're up, you're down, you're up. Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. We have to accept the things we cannot change. Have the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And you know about that. How many people know about that? Yeah, we in the building, yo. We in the building. This is Like It Really Is, and I am your host. We're gonna come back and we're gonna talk more about this brother here, man. Because just think about it. I'm gonna I like to keep the picture up, let it, sit in your head, and so you can see that we can achieve. We can achieve. I'm just saying. All right, so let me rock this video, and let me go and get this merchandise that I got. I want to show y'all. Y'all might want to check out. Let's go to, let me see. My boy Tony Rowan, of course, he's out there. He's doing his thing. He's trying to get his flow on. If you need shirts, if you need any kind of shirts, anything like that, you got to check my brother out. Check him out. He's got the good prices. Let me get this out of here for a second. Let me get that. All right, maybe I can come back. Can I come back? Can I come back? Okay. Yes, yes, yes. So my man, he's got the good prices, and you could check him out. It's I Am Unlimited. This is Like It Really Is. We showcase talent. And we talk some positive. We talk some positive enlightenment, and encouragement, and empowerment. You know what I mean? All of that stuff wrapped into one. I'm not talking from a script. I'm talking from my heart. You know what I'm saying? So if you could feel my heart, heartbeat, makes you feel so weak. All right, let's see what y'all saying in the chats. What is up? All right. We said that one of red tea. Yeah. Wow. God helps them that helps themselves. That's right. God helps them who helps themselves. I believe that to be true. You definitely got to help yourself. You can't, and that's a great point, Zamila, because like a lot of people say that, I'm going to sit back here. I'm gonna wait because God gonna bring me a wife. God gonna bring me a wife. I'm just sit right here at home, and God gonna bring me a wife. You know, keep on sitting at home, thinking that God gonna bring you a wife. God ain't gonna God. You better go out there and find yourself a wife and stop playing. We ain't talking about all that, all that other stuff, but stop playing. Hey, Barb, how you doing? What's going on? Blessings upon blessings. Welcome to the show, to the platform, to whatever you want to call it. We in a building. We in a building. Black children are big into coding. Yes, we need to get kids more involved into coding because for some reason I'm finding out that this is the way. This is the way to go, and this is the way that we can capitalize as a people. Coding. Once you know coding, you're able to program a computer. Coding is the way. Matter of fact, you know what? You know what? I have something for you guys. Like I'm so into information and wanting to give some information. I have a friend, right? And he has a YouTube channel, and I want him to come up and I want him to actually, talk to you all about that coding thing because coding is like really important. And he'll tell you straight up, he'll tell you the do's and the don'ts and what you should do and what you should not do. Just give him a chance. Just give him a chance. A young brother, you know what I'm saying? He's graduated. He's doing coding, and I think he wants to actually tell you guys really what you really need to know about coding, okay? And how to get to the next level in life. We're gonna take a minute from that commercial, and we're gonna run this video that my boy sent me, and and feel free to take down his information. He's going to tell you about where he's from and what he'll give you all his information. All right. So just hang in there, everybody. I will be right back. This is going to probably be about 11 minutes long. All right. But it's worth it. It's for somebody out there that needs to know about coding. All right. So this is one of the things I wanted to talk about. This is what we're talking about, y'all. We're trying to get to the next level. And if you learn coding, you can build your own computer and set your own computer up, and you can make your own apps and become a boss. All right, let me stop talking. All right.
How's it going, guys? Jocks here with another video. I know it's been a long time since I made my last one, and I promised that I would start making videos more often. Of course, like many YouTubers, I failed on that promise. Regardless, I'm trying. Anyways, so a lot of things have happened in the last few months. For one, I graduated my boot camp and completed my full stack development certification. Yes! It was a hard thing. I'll be honest, like it was a whole lot. It was definitely a tough course, one of the toughest classes I've ever taken. In fact, I think that it was harder than every other year of school I've ever done. And that's what taking multiple classes versus just one. And the reason why I say that is because of the sheer workload. For those of you that don't know, I decided to take my coding boot camp at the University of North Carolina. My instructor was Jeff Hoffman. He's a great guy. Shout out to Jeff. One of the best instructors I've had in a long time. UNC Charlotte was offering the boot camp nearby. It was somewhere local for me and it was easy to do. They offered 2 courses. They offered a full-time and a part-time. I decided to take the full-time course because I wanted to get it done as soon as possible, and for some reason I happened to be a glutton for punishment. They already recommend that you don't work while you take one of these courses, but at the time I was working part-time, and luckily my manager was flexible enough with me to be able to schedule around my coursework and the time that I needed to be in class. However, I don't recommend doing that. Now that I've graduated, and as I reflect and look back on things, there are some things that I wish I would have knew before I took the course. And that's the topic of this video today. I wanted to talk about the top 10 things I wish that I knew before taking my coding boot camp. Number 1, the boot camp is tough. Consistently. The reason why I say that is I've always considered myself a fast learner. I've always picked up things fairly quickly and had no issues learning new skills or trades. But in this case, I wasn't prepared for the level of coursework that I had to do. That's not to say that I underestimated the level of work that I would have to put into the course. However, the work itself challenged me a lot more than I expected. So if there's something I could have told myself, I definitely would have told myself to expect some challenges and to meet them head on. The boot camp isn't something that was going to fly by really easily. It's not something that was going to skate through like it did most of my courses in high school and in college. This was something that was going to challenge me in ways that I didn't expect, but it was definitely worth it in the end. Number 2, balancing the full-time class, in my case, or even a part-time with the job makes the course even harder. Naturally, you'd think that automatically, having to balance coursework with your work schedule. However, for me, I did not expect the amount of coursework I would have. They talk to you in the beginning when you speak to the recruiter about how much work they expect you to put in outside of class. They start off with telling you they expect you to spend 20 hours outside of class coding. And that's on homework, side projects, practicing, reviewing, anything like that. For me, of course, I didn't put anywhere near that. Not on a consistent basis, at least. I took the full-time course, which required me to be in class from 10 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And then after that, my manager would always schedule me either from 3:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. up to 8:30 p.m. whenever the store closed. So I wasn't used to shorter shifts at work, but of course with shorter shifts, to make sure I had the amount of hours I was getting before, I had to work more days. So I didn't really have any days off. And if I did, it was probably like one every 2 weeks. Balancing that kind of work is gonna take a toll on your body. Lack of sleep, it's not gonna help. So make sure that if you're thinking about taking a course like this, any boot camp, not even just the coding one, and you're thinking about working while you're doing it, that you expect to have a game plan for managing your time, because it's one of the most important things that's gonna help you persevere through challenges you may face throughout the course. Number 3, study time is seriously important. I completely underestimated this in the beginning of the course. I walked in with a little bit of experience with HTML and CSS, having freelanced for a couple of years and building side websites and small projects for individuals or small businesses. I've had some exposure to it. So when we started picking up and kind of diving more into it, where everybody else was kind of lost about what a div tag was or a p tag or things like that, I kind of had some familiarity with it to begin with. You may have some familiarity if you've taken free coding courses or if you've seen it before. Regardless if you have or not, study time is very important. The amount of time you spend out of class is really going to determine how easy or how tough the course is going forward. Obviously, the more you practice, the more familiar you get with things, and the easier it is to write or read or to put to practice the things that you've learned in the class. And you'll learn a lot, very consistently. It didn't help for us when we had our hurricane in the middle of our course that wiped out an entire week. That made things even tougher when the full-time course is already slam-packed with information and constantly moving. So you might experience a similar situation in which you'll realize that every day you're learning something new. So you gotta make sure that you put in the work outside of class to try and review and make sure you really got a grasp on the things that you've learned. Because otherwise it's just gonna make things a little harder going forward when you haven't caught up on the things you've already passed. For me, number 4 is not everybody's gonna make it through the course. I didn't realize it at first, but in the beginning of the course, every new environment or whatever, they usually try and do icebreakers where you get to know everybody in your class. So of course they went around and introduced everyone and had everybody talk about themselves. We probably started the class off with about 30 people. I think it was 27 or 30 people. By the end of the course, I think we had less than 18. Almost half the people had dropped out in the middle of the course. And this happened throughout the course, from the beginning to the end to up to the very last week. And that's something that is expected in these types of environments that are highly rigorous, fast-paced, and sometimes more than more people can handle. So don't expect everybody to make it through with you, but also don't use that as discouragement to think that you can't handle it. If you're really serious about taking a course like this, be it a coding boot camp or any boot camp for that matter, as long as you're serious about it and you believe in yourself that this is something that you want, you can chase it, and I believe that you can make it through. That was something that was tough for me through the middle of the course. A lot of times I felt like I didn't know what was going on, and that's something I'll talk about later on in the video. But that was something that I had recognized, is that when I looked up in the middle of the course and it's like 5-10 people disappeared, you're like, whoa, they dropped all this money on this course and they just quit. So make sure you're serious about doing it if you're thinking about taking this course, because a lot of times it requires some type of serious investment. I had to take out a loan for mine, and I wanted to make sure that wasn't in vain. So for me, number 5 is that you're constantly gonna feel like you don't know what's going on. And relax, that's normal. All right, so number 6 is that during the course, you may get a little depressed. And I don't mean that like in the sense of the course is terrible and make you feel bad about yourself. But I noticed during my experience at certain points, because I'm somebody who's very prideful and being able to take up new skills and learn things quickly, whenever I found that I felt like I didn't know what was going on, it made me a little upset with myself, because I felt like there was something wrong with my learning style that kept me at a disadvantage compared to the rest of my cohort. However, after talking to some of my classmates and the TAs and my instructor, everybody reassures you that everyone feels that way. Not everybody expresses it, but everybody feels like they're behind, and that's normal. As long as you keep at it with the course, you spend your time you're studying, and you make sure you ask the questions necessary to make sure you understand, you'll do fine. And that's something that I had to learn. And to continue on with that, number 7 is to make sure you utilize your TAs and your instructors. These guys have a lot of knowledge, especially TAs, as they've gone through the course as a student. The instructor obviously is a wealth of knowledge, but of course, as an instructor, they may be answering a lot of questions already, so they may not always be readily available. However, TAs, usually I had more than one in my class. We usually at least had 2 on board. We had up to 4 at one point. They always provided some useful information, or at least a good starting point whenever you were stuck, or if they couldn't figure it out, of course they would refer you to the instructor. But a lot of times they saved me a lot of wasted time trying to figure out a bug or a problem just by taking the time to ask a question. So make sure if you have TAs available that you use them whenever possible, because it's so much better to suck it up and ask a question, especially if you're stuck, than spending way too long trying to figure it out yourself and wasting a lot of time when you're already in a time, like a jam-packed course that uses every minute because everyone counts. And to continue on with that, number 8 is don't be afraid to ask questions. For me, it was at one point in the course towards the middle, toward the end, where I started feeling really bad because I felt like I was asking questions too often. And I spoke to one of my TAs about this, and I was like, hey, you know, it seems like I'm the only person asking questions. And they assured me that, hey, make sure you don't stop, because chances are you're helping your student, your fellow cohort as well, because they may be too afraid to ask a question. For me, at first I felt hesitant, but when I thought about how much money I spent on the course and how serious I was about it, I wanted to make sure I maximized every opportunity I had to make sure I fully understood and reaped as many benefits that I could from taking this course. So I sucked it up and asked the questions, and at one point I even messaged some of my classmates like, yo guys, hey, I know I'm stopping the teacher every now and then, don't mind me. And I got a lot of positive responses saying that I was asking questions that they didn't even know they had, that really helped them out. So make sure that if you're in a position which you don't understand something, take the time out to figure it out or to ask the question, so that way you get everything that you need and you don't fall too far behind. It's okay to be a little behind, because you'll always kind of feel that way, but make sure you don't fall too far behind in which you feel like you don't have the opportunity to catch up. Number 9 is that you're going to compare yourself to your cohort. This is natural, and especially for me as a comparative person, I'm always comparing myself to people around me. It's not a good habit. I don't recommend picking it up if you don't do it. But it's natural that you may look at some of the other fellow developers, and a lot of people may come in with experience. I had half my class come in with some sort of coding experience. Some people already worked in the industry. I had this one guy who paid the money just because he was a scrum master and wanted to figure out what it was more like to be a developer so you could do a better job leading. I had other students who literally came in with no coding experience at all, and it was just trying it out on a whim. So don't feel bad if you notice other students are picking things up faster than you. Chances are they had a little bit of experience with it, or something's familiar or recognizable to them. It doesn't mean that you're doing poorly. As long as you're trying your best and you're making sure you're asking the questions to figure out how to understand the material for yourself, you're gonna do fine in the course. All right guys, lastly, number 10, make sure you reward yourself. I feel like that's something I didn't do too often while I was in the course, but when I look back on things, I feel like it would have helped. The course was typically split up into 3 segments. In the beginning, I had my introduction to the front end side of things, in which you learned HTML, CSS, basic JavaScript, Node, and a couple other technologies that help build the things that the user sees at the front of a website or application, things like that. After that, we went into the back end side of things, and then finally we worked in the advanced back end, which included using different JavaScript frameworks like React, Angular, using databases like MySQL and Mongo, up until the point where we completed our last project. So for me, the milestones were the projects, because we had 3 projects in the entire course. I think it's really important that as a student that you reward yourself as you progress through the milestones of the course. If you got to break it up based on the amount of time it takes and dividing it by 3, by 2, by 5, whatever works for you, just make sure you give yourself some type of reinforcement for just sticking it through. A lot of people can't even stick through. They don't want to put in the effort, they get tired, they give up, and they quit. Just for not quitting, that means something. And even if you start feeling like you're catching on, or maybe you got stuck on something for a while and then you figured it out yourself, or you worked with a classmate and completed a bug, things like that, they're worth rewarding yourself for. For me, I rewarded myself often by buying a coffee or an energy drink that I liked, or even if it was just buying a nice meal. Little things. It doesn't have to be anything grandeur. It's just anything kind of helps to make sure you reinforce yourself as you're continuing, because it's going to be tough. But as long as you keep with it and you persevere through it, you're gonna come out on top, you're gonna complete the course, and you'll be glad that you did. Well guys,
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, everybody. Yes, thank you for watching that, brother. He definitely had some positive energy and positive information. I am so sorry I continuously keep muting myself. I don't know why I keep doing that, but that's okay. I'm still here with you. Once again, um, coding is definitely something good to get involved in. It's a money maker. It'll do a lot for you, you know. So I just I'm just trying to put it out there, in the atmosphere. You know what I mean? That's all. I'm just putting it out there in the atmosphere, and that's all I'm trying to do. You know, blessings to everybody that's out there listening all the way in the back. We see you too. Thank you, Bev. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love, no doubt. All right, so yeah, so I just wanted to get a little bit into that part of, you know, the business, and hopefully, someone would probably be able to get that information and be able to pass it on. You can go to YouTube and you can actually, get as much information as you want, and it'll give you the basics about it. And if you want to apply and you need a little bit of help, let me know. I have a friend that actually knows about these certain boot camps, certain places where you can go. Um, I don't know if I lost the number, but I'll look for it. But that's for the people that are interested in that. Thank you so much, Beverly. I appreciate you, for watching my back on that one. Yeah, so you see, I'm putting a whole bunch of stuff up, in the chats, because what I really want to do is I really want to make sure that the people, and I hope that um, everyone's watching. Um, all right, I would presume so. All right, let me leave that one alone. All right. So once again, this is Like It Really Is, and I am your host, Maurice, and we are definitely talking about some things that is um, positive and brings that whole feeling of energy. Like, yo, come on, let's go, let's get up, let's make some. I think I got an idea. Let's make it happen. I know you can do it. I know you got it in you. I know you got it in you. Yeah, coding is is a technique that allows you to function like this. This is StreamYard, right? And this does a certain amount of things. And in order to build this kind of program to do all of this StreamYard thing here that we got going on, even though it's messed up and it's got me going in and out, you know what I mean? Even though it's messed up, it's put together by codes, right? And they're letters that are typed out, and every letter means something. Every letter has a definition and a meaning. There is certain um, um, uh, words that may do certain actions when it comes down to coding. So when you put that word in, it'll make the computer function, right? Um, Coding is a language. Coding is a language. All of this, what you see here, is all of this. All of this stuff is a language. And you know, it's a language that was put together in order to be able to do such amazing things like this. And for someone to learn that, let me just put that up. I'm so sorry. Okay, not that one, but okay. So she asked, "What is coding?" And I kind of broke it down a little bit and gave you kind of like a small um, introduction to it. And once again, it's it can get deep, but here's the thing. You will become financially well off if you are doing coding. You'll be financially well off by doing coding, and you'll be able to live comfortably doing coding. You really don't even you can come back and live in the hood and do coding and stack your money, and until you get to that level where you want to buy something, condominium, whatever the case may be, you know. Um, and again, I'm just throwing this out here so that you know that somebody's going to pick it up. Somebody is going to um, say, well, you know what? He makes a lot of sense. He makes a lot of sense. Anyway, listen, I know I make a lot of sense, but sometimes I don't have no sense. But let me just do this for the record. You know, get your shirts, your t-shirts, your hats. We put this on hold for a minute, but we're gonna finish doing all of the music stuff so that you guys can check out, some of the things that we got going on. We got people with businesses on here. We got the people showcasing their talent. We got a whole array of stuff. So just stick with me, all you people that's in the outside in the back. I see you. Yes, I'm spending time with you. You, I'm spending time with you because I want to spend time with you this Friday, y'all. I want to be here with y'all. I want to chill with y'all. Y'all want to chill with me, man? Come on, man. Let's do this, man. It's Friday. You know what I mean? And we just having a conversation. I'm just talking about things that we could do. We got potential to do different things. We got potential to climb heights that nobody's climbed before. Leap buildings and you know what I mean, and shield off the enemy. You just got to get your shield and your armor. And put on your gear. And when you put on your gear, trust me, it'll be like this. You know what I mean? Just put on your gear, right? You are the superhero. It's like we got Samila. She's a superhero. You know what I mean? Samila been with me for a minute. You know what I'm saying? She be popping in and out. She got some knowledge and stuff like that. I wanted to ask a question, Jamila. You've been here for a minute. You've been, in the chat for a minute. Um, wow, what did I want to ask you? All right, we'll forget it. All right, we'll talk later. Uh, Now, coders develop web pages, work in anything that deal with computers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. There you go. That's it. See, each one teach one. We all teach each other. That's such an important thing. And let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. Coding is like me taking vanilla, right? And like being able to control, right? Like I'll put in these letters, right? And like I'll have her like get coffee at 8 o'clock, right? Or and then at 9 o'clock, she's going to do the laundry. And in this thing I'm going to write, it's the thing that you control. It's like a control. Just like the algorithms, right? They have control of you, right? Right. So it's all about the control, right? You know. Uh, no, yeah. Well, I see you got the police officer. You good? You good? But I'm just trying to say that, to explain that's like me being able to take it, control your arm, Beverly, and control you and make you, um, walk to Fordham Road, go get some stuff. Well, they don't have robots like that, but actually they do have robots like that. But you know, we're in a new world today. We're in a new generation. I know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But it's all about the control, right? Control. This is what the internet does. It controls you. You know what I mean? Nita just came out of the woods. Nita, hey, how you doing? Blessings, blessings, blessings. I'm glad that you're here. Glad that you're here. She says, I pray that everyone is having a fantastic Friday. We are in here chilling out. Thank you for put out your coffee, get your wine, and just relax. All right, who's coming up? Who's coming up on the platform now? Now that Nita's in the house, which one of y'all coming up on the platform? Tell me about a black historical person that you know of that actually made a difference in the world today. Come on, let's see who's gonna come up and do that. I knew you was in the background. I knew you was in the background. You know what I mean? I was using that because I knew you was gonna come up. I knew you was gonna come up slowly. It just took a minute. It took some time, but I knew you was coming up. What's up, Facebook? I see y'all over there. Hold on, let me get y'all up on the vibes here. I should be talking to y'all at the same time. I know that there's a members group that actually can see us too. We're on Instagram too. We got 100 people on Instagram. I'm so sorry for not announcing people. Carl Candelaria, Leonard Washington, peace and blessings to you over there. Anne Marie, Les Love, Ernest Dublin. If y'all still in the building, peace and blessings to y'all. Yeah. That's the way it's going down. And all of you, all 500 of y'all in YouTube, blessings to y'all. Look at this, I'm disappearing. You know this is messed up. I never have this problem. I gotta go. They're gonna have to do something else. I'm gonna switch because I'm not gonna be going through this. Anyway. Yeah. So we're talking about people that have paved the way. People have moved mountains. Nita says, "Hi, Nita. Hi, my fun girl. How are you and family?" Yeah. Oof. All right. That's beautiful. That number love in the building. Oh, I need my other remote, man. These things are popping up. Things pop up when you really don't need them to pop up, and you just don't understand it. But we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it pumping, y'all. Y'all in here with me? It's Friday, y'all. Y'all got, I don't know if y'all got, who's coming up on the platform? Because one of y'all said y'all coming up on the platform. Beverly, come on up here and sing a song for me, Beverly. We got everybody out there in Facebook watching, and we got 100 and something people on Instagramming. What's up out there on Instagram, IG? You can go to IG at Like It Really Is _ Real Talk. Then there's another page that I'm really confused about that I think that everybody's on. I think that's Saver _org. So I don't know. I'm not sure, but we got 100 and something people here on Instagram, IG in the building. And we got Facebook here. We rocking. YouTube is up here. We all over the place, man. We trying to make it pop. All right, y'all. So who's coming up again? One of y'all said, Mo, what do you think about Super Bowl lineup, all rabbits? Yo, listen, I think that is all nice. I believe that. I believe they can fly. I believe that they can touch the sky. I believe that they can spread their wings and fly away. But what are we doing about the world today? That's the problem I'm talking about. I mean, I'm not tricked by anything that I see. What I see is that there is a need for help in this community. And if people cannot do that, I'm not sitting and watching you run up and down a damn field and first of all, you treat it like a slave, and you're not, they don't really care about you. As we're learning about the NFL, and we've been learning about the NFL, there's been allegedly, some comments made that they are not as friendly as we think. Oh, God Almighty. So listen, that's a whole nother show in itself. But y'all, listen, I'm appreciative of y'all being here, man. I got my little side music going. Let's get it one more time. I don't really care. Listen, I just love the beat. It's free. You know what I mean? I don't get no strikes. I'm good. You're good. And we're all good. Blessings, everybody over there on Facebook. I see it. All right, listen. So let's continue. I'm going to continue, and I'm going to continue, naming the people. Well, I'm going to try to work on that because my notes went somewhere. Now my other thing went. Okay. Not that bad. That's what Ruby Red said. She posted a picture. Wow. Ruby just really transparent. I see you, Ruby. Don't hurt nobody. Stacks Field is in the building. What's up, Stacks Field is in the building. Peace and blessings to you. Yes. He said he lost a baby yesterday. Today is the day my dad died 21 years ago, and tomorrow ain't promised. And that's a fact, my brother. You are definitely right about that, man. Tomorrow is not promised, but blessings to you. Robert Black, peace and blessings to you. I see you over there on Facebook doing your thing, man. Blessings to you, man. Yeah, so it is what it is. It was what it was, and we gotta get it through. So listen, let me just run down this line real quick, right? So we say to ourselves, who made the traffic lights and stuff like that? Who made these things? Who made this stuff? Do you know that Garrett Morgan made the traffic light? Do you know that? Come on, this is information, stuff that we need to know, we need to learn, we need to understand. You like my background? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Zamila, what are you saying? Zamila, we're doing well, and thanks for asking. Well, I don't want to speak anything into existence, but I need another cortisone shot. I'm in pain again. Inflammation. Oh my good God Almighty, man. Listen, no, I feel you, man. Listen, I tell you honestly, I don't want to tell my business, right? Thank you very much for liking my that background. Listen, I got some unsightly people on here that might just blow me up. Uh, you know, okay. Oh yeah, we doing it. Yes, yes. So, yeah, I was riding my little bike today, yesterday, whatever the day was. I think it was today. And listen, you have to pay attention, you know, because the floor. I was riding on this black nice. Oh, Trump has a building over there, and he has like beautiful black shiny marble floor, right? Beautiful crystals and everything. And so I'm like looking up, looking at the beautiful buildings, just minding my business. Now I'm going up and on top of the marble floor, and there were like three steps right there. And I don't know what happened. Um, I was looking up, and I kept going straight, but I didn't see the steps going down. And man, listen, right, right on the side. And then what made it worse. I'm doing the same thing again, riding, relaxing, minding my business. I'll be minding my business, and I hit. I'm looking around, enjoying, and then they push the snow on the like the bike lane where the bikes ride. Like there's a whole bunch of snow, and I couldn't even stop. Couldn't even stop. Boom. Got back up again though. You know what I'm saying? You got to get back up. You got to get back up, man. You know. Uh, okay. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Regulations in the building. We already know. Yeah, but so this guy, um, this guy, man, Garrett Morgan. Oh my God, this brother is is really, really, really on time with what he does, man. Because I mean, this thing. I mean, is he still getting paid? Is he still getting paid for that? Like, is he still getting money? Like, is his family still eating off of that? You know, and listen, trying 20 minutes and then moist heat 20 minutes. I hope you feel it. Go ahead, Jamil. Go ahead. We should doc you over here you giving out information, doctor stuff. You about to heal somebody. You know what I'm saying? You about to heal. You better, you better come over here. I need to somebody. Anybody want to come over here? I need help, man. I need I got some joint pains going on and stuff like that. Anyway, listen, we're gonna keep it one. We're gonna keep it to the business here. We're gonna keep it to the show. Don't want to get thrown off. What is this? Oh, okay. What the heck is going on in there? Oh my goodness. Where is the love? Come on, man. Where's the love, man? Where is the love? All right. So again, you know, um, Mr. Garrett Morgan Garrett is very popular, man, and I just hope that his kids are eating off of that, man, because if I mean, it's got to be a generation of Garrett somewhere living rich. Now, let's look at this. This man right here, another man that has paved the way for us as a people, and show that it can be done. It can be done, and this is what I'm saying. It can be done. Who says you cannot build? Or let me put my face. You can't see me. Can y'all see me? Let me go over here. I switched it. There I go right there. Listen, you can be whatever you want to be. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of, and I got to thank Pamela Williams for this because she gave me the idea, And that's a great thing. That's what I need, is that kind of give me the idea, some stuff that's going to be interesting. Let me see if I could take some of this stuff away so it could clear up what's going on here, because I really don't like the way that looks. But we're gonna keep it there anyway, because that's. All right, we're gonna read. Did you know that the dry cleaners was invented in 1821 by a black man named Thomas Jennings? Thomas Jennings owned dry cleaning businesses in New York City and was the first black man in the United States to be granted a patent. Okay, so where is his family rich? I hope so, man. That's what I hope, because there's been so many thefts, so many thefts, and it's a continuous thing that we deal with on a regular basis. Dealing with you know theft of service, you know, theft of culture, you know. But my main point is that we can be, we can be. We can be we can be whatever we want to be, as long as we just continuously to believe that the sky is the limit. Sky is the limit to what you can have. Believe God will bring it today, but you gotta believe. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe. Just like this with this platform here. I believe that we could go to the next level. I believe that we could grow and do things. I also believe that we can come together as a one unit of family, right? Of African American melanated people, and come together and start this business, right? And come together and have and work together so that we can be great. You know what I mean? So much of our history is fighting and arguing and mis having misunderstandings, and but we never find a way to actually come together, you know just like I love this name that she has, this spoiled princess with a heart. you know there's some people that have names that are sometimes very intriguing to me, because the idea, you know spoiled princess but with a heart, you know and then you have other people that have different names. um for the somebody had a name, for the love of Sade, for the love of Sade, you know and I think that's a beautiful thing too. That's a beautiful thought, because Sade is just a beautiful person. Her music blend, her 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 not wanting to be on labels and to be controlled by the machine. I said it right? The machine. I know you guys, I know a lot of you know about the machine. All right. I know a lot of you guys know about the machine. All right. So listen, I know people are going to bed right now. I know it's past a lot of y'all's bedtime, and you probably want to go in and you probably want to get a snack. You know what I mean? Grab a drink, something like that, and just like relax and chill out. Understood. I get it. So what I'm going to do right now is, while you guys are just, because I have just like a little bit more time left to rock out with y'all. Because I'm with y'all all the way. You already know I'm with you. Um, but we'll rock out for. Let me just give some love, show some love to a couple of brands. You know what I mean? Some people that they out there working hard. Trying to get their music and stuff together. So I really be trying to support. So once again, I think that is a suitable time to play it. I don't know what your guys think, but I feel like is right on time, and I just love the way it flows. If you don't mind, this is Nia Nicole. I'll be right back.
We gon' do it like this, like this. Do it like this, like this. I'm gonna do it like this, like this. Do it like this, like this. Yeah. Relationships coming. I gotta watch out. To see if they plotting, to see if they want it. I gotta watch out. Getting older now, getting up there now. Still looking for the snakes. I got a lot to say. Heard you if you got your own. Heard you, independent woman. Turn up, but she on her own. Turn up, yeah, she know what she doing. She know what she doing. I'm assuming she know what she doing. So drunk a friend had to call her Uber, but at the same time, dude tryna scoop her. Nah, he don't really wanna scoop her. Get the gist of what I'm saying, try to use her. Get the gist of what I'm saying, try to use her. Watch out for the people tryna use ya. Watch out, gotta watch out. Watch out, gotta watch out. Watch out. Y'all boys wanna act up and act tough, but try to snatch us up. Oh no, I had to pull up, snatch y'all night to pull up. Wanna do it like this, like this, like this. Do it like this, like this, like this. I'm gonna do it like this, like this, like this. Do it like this, like this. Yeah. Hold up, wait a minute. Don't judge me if I'm being skeptical. I just wanna know, yeah, your intentions. Cause I gotta know, yeah. Is it wrong for me to think about my feelings? Is it wrong for me to tell you how I'm feeling? I'd rather keep it 100 and you do the same. Cause honestly, I ain't got no time for pain. I ain't got no time for games. Too busy doing me, living life to the fullest. Cause I'm on my way. Ain't no peace to me, hit it then on to the next one. You bugging if you think that you gon' get some. You bugging if you think that I'm the next one. If I'm the next one. You bugging if you think that you gon' get some. You bugging if you think that I'm the next one. If I'm the next one. You got the wrong one. Y'all boys wanna act up and act tough, but try to snatch us up. Oh no, I had to pull up, snatch y'all night to pull up. Wanna do it like this, like this, like this. Do it like this, like this, like this. I'm gonna do it like this, like this, like this. Do it like this, like this. Yeah. Y'all boys wanna act up and act tough, but try to snatch us up. Oh no, I had to pull up, snatch y'all night to pull up. Wanna do it like this, like this, like this. Do it like this, like this, like this. I'm gonna do it like this, like this, like this. Do it like this, like this. Yeah. You got the wrong one. The wrong one. Had to pull up on 'em. Yeah. Wrong one.
Yes. What's good, yo? What's good? What is good? You know, we're doing it. We're doing it like this, and we're doing it like that. And that was my friend Nia Nicole. Please go check her out. Check out her platform. Check out her music. She's got a lot of stuff that that she's got going on. I support positive people that's doing the right thing. Don't if you have some music and you want to showcase your music on my channel, just give me a call. You can go to my email. Usually I have it, floating on underneath me. But sometimes sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. That's my fault. But there it goes for you. If you want to get that information, check that out. And also it's in the chats. Thank you, Beverly, for putting that stuff up too as well. I just keep forgetting about that thing that I got scrolling through the bottom. Um, because y'all do such a great job, and I appreciate both of y'all for being here and working together as a team. A team, and that's the best thing. You know, um, on this platform, I've worked on this thing for many many years. Well, I've been working on shooting, directing, and production for a long time. But I really take these platforms very very serious. I try to bring content to you so that it can give you awareness, and also it can make you feel good at some point in times. And once I get comfortable with you guys, you know at least I'll be able to become a little bit more funnier. And at that time you'll be able to say, well, you know what, he's got a great sense of humor too. So um, definitely, you know um, yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's what it is, man. That's what it is. That's what it is. See, that's what you gotta do when you get in a situation like that. Somebody keep calling you while you're on live. You just gotta turn off your phone. I don't know why I don't just turn off my phone, because I should be doing that all the time. I keep it on, and you guys be hearing all these sounds. But it's all good though. Blessings, and love to you all. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you, moderators, for the information. Yes, smash that like, yo. If I appreciate y'all so much, right? Like, a lot of you newcomers, people that haven't been here before, I appreciate it if you go over to, right after this, right after you finish, watching this. I know it's kind of long. I'm kind of winded. Don't mind me. This is what it is. You know, this is just the way I run my show, channel, whatever you call it. Um, yeah, just go over there and hit that subscription button, man. I would appreciate it, man. I would appreciate it if you do that for me, man. That just shows love. Like, we if we can come together, right, in one accord, right, then I think that we can actually have another Black Wall Street. But the problem is that we don't trust each other. Why we don't trust each other? Why we got to go through this? Why we did these men that I'm putting up, did these men and women struggle and try to put things out there for us to be out here messing up? Look at this man, John Lee Love. Come on, man. This dude, cool. He invented the eraser. Come on, how much thinking does it take to invent an eraser? This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to project out here to everyone, and I hope that it reaches. What that thing in your mind, that thing that's in your mind. Okay, you may have reservations. You might say, okay, you know what? It's gonna cost me money. Well, figure that part out. Start off small. You know, start off small. And we have a man that not only did well, you know what? This is another one that I have not have my notes on, but a Black man has definitely created the lock, right? Not only the lock, but the guitar. B.F. Fleming, he created the guitar. Now, how many people are using the guitar right now? How many people? You tell me. I'll wait. This is him right here, chilling. Back in the days. See, a lot of times a lot of times people, time flies, right? So much, right? And it flies, it flies, it flies. And you say, damn, what happened to time, right? These are the black men from back in the days. These are the black men. They were sharp. They were sharp. They were sharp, ladies. You know, this is what this is the real right here. And Zamila, I didn't get your email. I didn't get your email. I never got it. Never received it. I don't know what you're talking about because you didn't send it to me. You want to see my face? You did not send it to me because I would have had it. Send it again. She said, "Thank you for doing this for Black Candidates." Oh, yeah, no. Pam is that's it's nothing but love. I mean, like I said, I appreciate she coming through and giving me that idea because you know that's I can't do it by myself. You know what I mean? I mean, these are the things that I appreciate in the people. But again, the point is, this is what I'm talking about. We need to come together on one accord. I mean, here I am on YouTube talking to the people, talking to the mass. Who's going to get this message? Young people? You think a young person is going to have enough time to sit down and listen to this? I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Okay, we're just getting a little bit of right. So the first person that comes in, right? The first person that comes in as a moderator, right? This is how it goes. The first person that comes in is going to do the actual writing, and the person that comes in after that can look out for the creeps. Yeah. A lot of people, spoiled princess with a heart says a lot of people are into Black history. Wow, yeah, that's what's up. That's cool, man. Like that's really, really cool. Yeah, the pencil sharpener. Yep, sure did. The pencil sharpener. You know, it's amazing. So I mean, I did. She gave me a whole list of stuff, but I didn't. I couldn't do all of them. But I'm telling you that there's a list, right? And let me just pull it up real quick. I'm going to have to pull it up because you know I'm gonna read through it because I think that is important. Look at this. Oh, that's right. I turned it off. I think that is important that we all know, you know, be aware of what our people, our melanated people, have contributed to, um, this country. But the only way that we're going to be able to do that is if we come together. The only way we're going to be able to do that is if we come together, and start believing in the products that and stop taking shortcuts. You know what I mean? That's a big problem. We have to come together, and the first thing we have to do is we have to put down these guns. These guns are, not, it's not going to turn out good. It never will. How we put down these guns, one never knows. One never knows. You know, this is going to be a quest for everyone. And not only that, my background music ain't playing. Put them guns away. Stop fighting and arguing. Lift your brother up. Lift him up. Encourage him and let him know that, listen, you can do this. I believe in what you do. Remember, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And listen, don't forget, the early morning show is coming back. Don't worry, I'm just hooked. I'm just working on some things. It's coming back. Yeah, and don't forget, that if you want to see my videos, hashtag Wendy Williams cousin Maurice. That's right, I'm using it. So what? Leave me alone. Anyway, listen, it's nothing but love, man. Yo, listen, we got to change the direction that we going. You know what I'm saying? All these religions out here that don't come together, stop comparing religions and come together, man. We don't got time for all of that. We don't got time for all them fights. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Can't do that. Can't do that at all. All right, let's go into these chats because it's burning hot up in the chat room. Let's see what we got here. Excuse me if I repeat them. That's what I was saying the other night. Everybody can do different things on the channel instead of people rewriting what others are saying. Yeah, nah, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I think that we can work it out. I think it takes time. When we able, right? When we get to that point, right, when we can just come together and say, you know what? Let's call each other and let's come up with a plan. Me and you know what I'm saying? Let's share the conversation over the phone and talk. You know what I mean? Communication. Not being shy, knowing that you're protected here. Anybody, you know what I'm saying? Anybody, you're well protected on my channel. And you can be who you are. Jamila says if Black history is not in your school system, use the internet to educate yourself on Black history. Let me find out. Jamila has a heart. Maybe we should call you Jamila with the heart. Yeah. And it can be worked out. It takes more than one person, but it can be worked out because you know why? We are a team. We got nothing but love here. We got nothing but love going on in here, man. And that's how we, in the streets, we go out there and we deal with a lot of stuff, man. And we struggle when people, not accepting us and treating us certain ways, or just having to be dealing with people's mentalities and their attitudes, and especially at a time like this where people are like stressed out. So as knowing a little bit about psychology, I believe that we have to really work on our patience. And you know what? I am definitely, when it comes down to patience, I am definitely not there yet. But let me tell you something. There's some people that are there that are there yet, that are there now, and I'm trying to reach to get to that part. But I know that it's right. I know that what I'm saying is right and it makes sense, and it is what's needed. You know what I mean? Let's go back to the chats and let's get it in. Okay, here we go. Mo, I came back to elaborate on my message to you in the chat. What in the world? I was referring to you falling off the bike, so please allow this snow to melt. Yeah, well, I wish I can actually do that, Nita, but when you got to get some eggs and you got to get milk, I'm in, it's not like but I am kind of, the store is kind of like, I done knocked myself out. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I don't know what happened. I put my hand on the keyboard and knocked my own self out. Yeah. So what was I saying? I was saying, yeah, yeah. The snow. It's a rough thing. It's a rough thing. It'll be all right. It's all good, man. Let's keep that vibe going because it's definitely the best thing, man. You know, yeah, yeah. Be safe out there, Zamila. Yeah, yeah. You be safe too, Nita. You take care. You take care of yourself. You take care of yourself. What else we got going on here? All right. Share, like, subscribe. Yes. Blessings on top of blessings. Yeah. So we find that way. We find that way, and we work in that way, and we work in that direction. Man. It's beautiful. There's other positions, you right? Like the moderator is just only one position. There is other positions that go up into the realm of what we're doing on this platform. And hopefully in time, maybe if things get to a certain level, maybe if you if I make that money, I'll be able to bring you some money and have people doing working and handling the channel, and just handling the channel. Let's say if that's it. Or you know what? I'm not gonna say if. I'm saying when I blow up. That's will be that will be something good to actually have in people in that that do moderating and go levels up. It's all good. It's beautiful. That's what I'm saying. It's all about showing how you handle the situation, right? Like that's the most important thing. As a professional, me standing in the forefront, I'm watching to see how you handle the situation. Just like if I had a worker, like not a worker or somebody, yeah, somebody working for me, and I was paying them. I would really want to know how you handle the situation as a professional. You know what I mean? And with the same feeling of our people, we need to rise above that in the back of the head, man. If that's the kind of woman, that's the best woman in the world. you know um I'm telling you, man, listen, it's hard to find good men and it's hard to find good women out here. So you know we have to get in where we fit in. Let's see what we got here. Yes. All right, so we're gonna almost get up out of here in a minute, but let me just put up a couple of these things. Uh, all right. Well, I mean, I'm just type, I'm putting things up because I can't see it. Um, yes, 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 yes. Yeah, it's all good, y'all. It's all good, man. It's all good. It is what it is, man. We in this building. We're up in this building. Yeah, Zamila, you out there, you be chilly, chilly. I know I said that before. I'm just going through them all. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry, Nita. I'll take care of Zamila for you. Beverly Evelyn Smith, thanks again. Yes, blessings and love. Use Instacart. What is that? You can help me to know. You can help me to figure that one out. I think I heard it, Instacart. Just email me. Can't email me. That doesn't work. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. All right. Yes, 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 yes. Blessings and blessings. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, what is it? Delivery service? I'm lost. I'm lost. Explain that one to me. Delivery service. Maybe I lost what you were talking about. But when you get that answer to that, what that means, then let me know, because right now I'm going to show a more small clip of that girl they call Mars. Mars, Mars, Mars. Beautifulest girl in the world. Love her to death. is for you.
Never needed no help, did it all by myself. Let it say that I'm hot shit, I pop shit, oh well. I was down, I was booted, wanted more, had to prove it. I just be weighing my options, fake love, can't see who my ops is. Never needed no help, did it all by myself. Let it say that I'm hot shit, I pop shit, oh well. I was down, I was booted, wanted more, had to prove it. I just be weighing my options, fake love, can't see who my ops is. I just run up a bag, had to get off my ass. Done with excuses, she love when I do it, when I leave, she be mad. Lifestyle can match, till my time can't fast. This game is ruthless, they picking and choosing. I had to stay low in the bag. They own me, they fiending, can't give them no reason. My trip, so bad for things like this.
Okay, y'all, you already know what it is. It's time. It's that time. It's that time. It's that very, very, very time. We are in that hour. We're in that moment. Deliver stores for stores, and they have everywhere else. All right. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great one. And, as I say, stay grateful and thankful and have a blessed, 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 blessed evening. Um, Thank you, Nita, Zamila, and everyone else that is inside this chat room. I appreciate you. Have a great evening. Until next time, this is Like It Really Is with your boy, Maurice. And guess what? We're out. Goodbye, everybody.
Salute, kid. Always. Always thankful and grateful. And stay blessed. You heard? So blessed. So are you. Yeah. I love myself. I love my life. I love my kids. I love my wife. I'm positive, I try to do what's right. I respect darkness, but rather live in light. Yo, I love my fam, I love my mom, I love my community. I love God, I love unity. He died for you and me. I always be thankful and grateful. Wouldn't you be? Sing it, Queen. Me too. Say what? Always. Always thankful and grateful. Stay blessed.
All right, all right, all right. Blessings and blessings on top of blessings. Jamila, love you. Beverly, love you. Spoiled Princess with a heart, love you. Nita, love you. Bob, thanks for popping in. Thank you, everybody, for popping in. And special thanks to you in the back. All of you people in the back that don't come to the front. I wish you the best. I wish you the best. I wish you nothing but the best. Keep your head up and know that we can be great. We could be great, and just put your mind to it. When you put your mind to it, you can make it happen. Just believe in yourself, just like I believe in you. Until next time, this is Like It Really Is with Maurice, and I'll see you Monday.